The Astronomer's Last Voyage. Reflections on Time and Tides. Professor Alistair Humphrey, a man etched by time and starlight, stood on the precipice of 80 years. His observatory, nestled atop a wind-swept hill overlooking the vast expanse of the sea, had been his sanctuary, his confidant, for over half a century. He had charted nebulae, traced the ghostly dance of galaxies, and listened to the silent symphony of the cosmos. Now, with his own twilight approaching, the universe seemed to be offering him a different kind of wisdom, a quieter, more introspective lesson. The salt-laced wind carried the cries of gulls and the rhythmic roar of the waves, a constant reminder of the ocean's relentless ebb and flow. Like the tides, Alistair mused, life too had its cycles of arrival and departure, of surging energy and quiet retreat. He felt the ebb now, the gentle receding of youthful vigor, the acceptance of a slower rhythm. It was not a diminishment, he realized, but a different kind of fullness, a sea of accumulated experiences, memories shimmering like distant stars in the depths of time. His gaze drifted towards the horizon, where the endless blue met the boundless sky. For decades, he had sought answers in the heavens, deciphering the cosmic code written in starlight. He had chased quasars across the universe, wrestled with the mysteries of dark matter, and felt the profound humility of confronting the incomprehensible scale of existence. But now, as the ocean mirrored the vastness above, he began to seek answers closer to home, within the quiet chambers of his own heart. He remembered his first voyage, not to the stars, but across this very ocean as a young man, full of restless ambition and a thirst for the unknown. The ship had pitched and rolled, a small vessel tossed about by the immensity of the sea. He had felt fear then, a visceral awareness of his own insignificance against the power of nature. Yet, paradoxically, that fear had been exhilarating, a gateway to a deeper understanding of himself and the world. Life, he realized, was much like that voyage. Periods of calm sailing under clear skies, followed by storms that tested the very limits of resilience. Moments of breathtaking beauty, sunsets painting the sky in fiery hues, and nights ablaze with the diamond dust of stars. And then, the long stretches of quiet solitude, the time for reflection, for charting one's course by the constellations of inner wisdom. The tide was going out now, revealing the intricate patterns etched in the sand, shells scattered like fallen jewels, remnants of life's ceaseless dance. Each shell, Alistair thought, was a miniature universe, holding within its delicate curves the echoes of ancient tides, the whispers of time. Just as the universe was woven from stardust, so too was life on Earth, inextricably linked to the cosmic rhythms, the ebb and flow of energy, matter, and time itself. He had spent his life studying the grand narratives of the cosmos, the birth and death of stars, the evolution of galaxies, the unfolding saga of the universe from the Big Bang to its uncertain future. But now, he understood that his own life was also a story, a small, yet significant thread in that cosmic tapestry. Each decision, each relationship, each moment of joy and sorrow, these were the threads that wove the unique pattern of his existence. The setting sun began to paint the sky in hues of orange and gold, mirroring the fiery furnaces of dying stars he had so often observed through his telescope. There was a profound beauty in endings, he realized, a poignant grace in the acceptance of finitude. Just as stars eventually exhaust their fuel and fade into nebulae, so too must life eventually return to its source. It was not an end, but a transformation, a recycling of stardust back into the cosmic cycle. He thought of his late wife, Eleanor, her laughter like the chime of distant bells, her wisdom a guiding constellation in his life. Her absence was a constant presence, a quiet ache in the vastness of his days. Yet, even in grief, he found a strange comfort in the cosmic perspective. Her energy, like that of a supernova, had scattered across his life, seeding it with love, memory, and an enduring sense of connection. She was still a part of the universe, woven into the fabric of time, echoing in the chambers of his heart. As darkness descended, the first stars began to prick the velvet canvas of the night sky. Alistair raised his gaze to the celestial sphere, a familiar landscape, yet always new, always mysterious. He had spent his life searching for answers in the cosmos, but perhaps the greatest answer was not to be found in the equations or the data, but in the quiet acceptance of the unknown. The universe, he now understood, was not a puzzle to be solved, but a poem to be experienced, a symphony to be listened to, a vast and wondrous mystery to be contemplated with humility and awe. And just as the ocean tides followed the moon's unseen pull, so too did life follow its own unseen rhythms, its own cosmic tides of beginning and ending, of arrival and departure. He turned from the window, the sea breeze carrying the scent of salt and time. His last voyage was not to the stars, but inward, into the depths of his own being, to explore the landscapes of memory, reflection, and acceptance. And in the quiet echoes of his own life, he began to hear the whispers of the universe, the timeless stories woven in stars and tides, a narrative of both profound beauty and enduring peace. The cosmic tides were pulling him gently towards the shore of eternity, and he was finally ready to embark on his last, most profound voyage of all.